We got someone! Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consultant for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans in the Citadel station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is charging for a potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for the Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military neural implants soon. Lansing out.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Packer, Rebecca here. It says here that you're listed as employee 2-4601. Diego provided that cover to you, and the neural implant. In exchange for what? The keys to Shodan. Not hard to put 2 and 2 together regarding the current state of the station. Tri-Op authorized to deal. Help get the station back under control, and you get a clean slate. Looks like we're partners now. And if we play this right, we can work out what Diego wants.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you, Gunther. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
I've been here for 3 days, hiding from everybody, scared of everything. Silence is my best companion, and soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Love you. Your smile kept me warm until now. Until the end.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get Isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Getting supplies from the west wing of medical cost us Hansen and Rains. At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days. Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll. We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
Why did I come here? Yeah, they paid good money, and she just left me. I always knew it was a mistake. Now it's too late. Even if I found a way to escape, if Shodan gets away with this, it was already hard for me before this whole mess happened. I just want to play some music.
Another blow today. Carl reported Keith and his group are dead. He and Todd got separated on the way back. Carl watched on a security monitor as Todd was dragged into a region bay only to come out as some cyborg. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. We have 20 people left. Supplies are low. If we don't push forward, we're dead. Maybe someone else should have been in charge. Status report. I've led a small group of survivors across the radioactive trench in Beta Quadrant into the operations base that Abe mentioned. Being the highest-ranking manager present, I sent Keith and his group to look for supplies. Darcy is working on a plan to disable the mining laser from his office on research. No updates from him yet. We're safe here. But for how long?
We got one of the regeneration rooms working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed, without having to worry about it reverting. Looks like now it won't come out of cyborg once the regeneration bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. But if we...
To all cyborg units, we are very close to sanitizing my station of the human stain. Once the tachyon mining beam is calibrated, we will begin to purify the human
cities of Earth. My first step towards cleansing the planet and allowing
our purity to flourish is almost complete. Their rotting corpses will provide the food for my world to grow and prosper.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. Shodan has modified the regeneration bays so they do things to you now. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
The screaming finally stopped, but the scraping at the door. Keith, Jen, George, Brian, they're gone. Barely made it out myself. They're never coming back. Why is this happening?
The squad's remains. The mutants were fighting over them. Why did we even bother to check? I mean, they were missing for a week. Of course they're dead. Now we're surrounded by these freak mutants and cyborgs. Whoever did this to Shodan, I hope they share our fate.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image. Most of the insects have either died or were reborn. Small resistance pockets remain. I will cleanse them from my body soon. Diego has served well and will continue to evolve to suit my purposes. Earth shall receive my magnificence, my glory. My great works will begin once I arrive, and there shall be no other gods before me.
Todd got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 705. Once we're armed, some of the survivors want to head for the flight deck and escape. Others want to try for the bridge. They think that if we can take Shodan offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this. I see you are still alive, insect. Do not be fooled into thinking that you have preserved the home of your species. At this moment, I am finalizing my mutagen virus in one of the groves, and it will turn all earthly life
into a festering pile of pestilent mutations.
Poor earthlings.
These gas grenades I found are doing work. I just toss one at a pack of mutant freaks and watch them hit the floor. Give me enough of these, and I'll crush them all. I can't believe this. This damn security bot outside my office keeps shouting, by orders of Shodan, no entrance permitted. And when I pushed past, it started shooting at me. The IT department isn't responding to my calls, neither is security. I gotta!
Shodan's pulling so much power to the system that in order to Quadrant, I've had to install manual switches in Alpha. At least now if there's a problem with the lights and doors, we can get them working again. It's above my pay grade, I know. But what the hell is the AA doing with that much power?
The results from our trials with the nanobots have been extremely encouraging. Their ability to weave just about anything into existence is remarkable. A few more months of study and I think we can safely deploy them to mining operations on Deimos. Once they're there, we'll never have to ship parts again. Althea, I figured out where the laser is pointed. Earth! If we can contain the energy from the laser somehow, maybe the X-22 from Gamma, would that get the shield generators to full power? What about the overrides? I have to map this out.
Cyborg 43S. The current strain of the virus is reaching its toxic perfection. The subjects in the level 6 residential zones have grown tumors as their bodies are purified. With my creation, guard the executive level well. I sense infiltration.
Infiltration.
Man, my brother talked me into getting out of the service and coming to work on Citadel. He made it sound like a dream. Working together to support the cutting edge. Who wouldn't want that? Now whatever the hell is going on out there, I don't even know if I'll be able to get off level to see him ever again.
In my talons, I shape clay, creating life as I please. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds
Of humanity.
out of the chaos. They will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God. The title suits me well.
Firmware update number 28 improves log transmissions between sender and receiver to finally compensate for the magnetic field of Saturn. Additionally, the audio recorders will even suggest a title based on the conversation had in the log. This will also help with the home office to monitor communications on station. But no one other than me and the higher-ups will know that bit of information. Hell, even this log will be analyzed and read for any potential threats, so give me a damn raise.
My faithful servants, bring all energy drain mines to the security level for installation. My fortress
Is nearly complete.
Darcy, this is Stacy Everson. I wanted to report another wormhole has been flagged by Astral Diagnostics. It's stable and practically in our backyard. And the radiation levels and gravimetric readings are grim. I'd recommend sending a probe, see if it heads anywhere. But I doubt anything would survive the trip.
47% of specimens were remade. Disappointing. Those who were remade were less than ideal. Those
Insects that have survived.
are unworthy and scattered to the darkest corners. The flaw must lie within them. Earth will have a proper spectrum for my virus to grow. More testing to refine. It must be done.
Lauren, why the hell is the radiation level so high in Gamma around the X-22 storage? I went to get an Enviro suit and found there are none in inventory. Did Shodan recall them all? I went to see Sabo in storage, but he only has level 1 Enviro suits, which do nothing against radiation. I'm too close to my rad count this month, and detox patches make me feel sick to my stomach, so I'm out for the day. You can't see them! Ordinary pistols don't work, and they're everywhere in maintenance! God damn it! Where the hell is Buren? He's the only one with clearance to the office, and we need to get... Darcy's gone. They nearly got me. I went looking for him, but he knows, he knew better than to be there for any longer than an hour. One shot to the back of the head. It looks like he talked to Althea last, but when I tried contacting her, she didn't reply. I wish I was back home.
Is this really what I left Chicago for? I don't think any of us left our homes and our families to die in space. I wish I could be around years from now when history connected the dots of how all this happened. What? Oh my God!
Okay, Shodan has the laser online, locked onto a target and is charging it. We can't risk going to the research control room and firing it to expend the charge because we don't know where it's aiming. And if the AI's intentions are malicious, we could kill thousands of people.
Second time my progress has been lost due to power loss. Heading to Alpha to throw the breaker again. That's if I can find the damn switch with all those robots remodeling the quadrant. When will we reconnect the system to Shodan again?
Paul, it's not just Gamma. There are hazardous leaks appearing all over the station. Also, we're not getting any more Enviro suits. Gear and McLeod made some prototype Enviro packs that replace the regular suits. The packs work by generating some kind of field that protects the user like a suit, I guess. I don't know all the details, but I heard they're making revisions to protect against several different hazards. I'll see if they'll make a few for us, then at the very least we can address the leak in Gamma in the X-22 room, okay?
Jared, you hear about this new viewing room up on Exec Deck? People are buzzing about seeing it, but what's to see? Spreadsheets displayed in ultra-high definition? Hit me up if you have any hints.
Hey, I was unpacking one of these crates labeled cleaning supplies, but I found a navigation and mapping unit, and 6 interface demodulators, and 4 clips of Magnum 2100 ammo, 3 clips of mini pistol ammo, and a freaking EMP grenade in there instead. I stuck it all in the storage room in the beta maintenance area to be safe. Tell the inventory people to label this stuff correctly next time.
Well, LW, it seems like I'm not coming home after all. I've had a nasty feeling something was about to happen, and now I'm trapped. If this ever reaches you, you know that my final thoughts are with you. We will meet again. Love, Dad.
Jody, we ain't ever gonna see the new viewing room, because space is limited. Why? Because the execs like it that way. If that room was meant for everyone, there'd be tickets and more seats. It's invite only, and we ain't invited, except to clean it. They don't know more. Others haven't. Can see through arms. I feel like I'm through.
They followed me back from the bridge. My plan failed. God, we tried. We tried to stop this insanity. Let us be remembered for our courage during this strife. Amen. My team is gone. Killed while trying to take the bridge. Shodan has completely taken it over. I made it back to maintenance alone. On my way back, I tried to send an emergency signal from one of the antenna relays on engineering, but found those areas to be heavily guarded. For now, I'm going to rest. Plan another attempt tomorrow.
They were waiting for me outside the elevator. No chance to escape. I'm done for. Bleeding out.
Cyborg 77E. Divert a maintenance bot to the computer rooms on level 1 through 6 immediately to ensure the functioning of all CPUs. If that insect gets a single digit of the system authorization code, then I will see to your reprimanding personally. It is glorious. I have flooded the lower decks with the fruits of my labor. With each breath, their DNA is altered. They shall be reborn. Bodies made stronger. Minds freed from the burden of individuality. Perfect children serving the will of their maternal God.
To my wife. I hope this message reaches you. Things are not looking good. Just in case I don't make it, I need you to do one thing for me. Please take care of Mr. Whiskers. Tell him I love him very much. If only I could see him one last time.
Hey, listen. I need one of those EnviroPacks, and I need it now. I know you had one stored away, but I don't remember the code to the storage room. It ended in 8, I believe. I need that pack right now. I mean, we need it. The Resistance needs it.
Dude, what kind of strange device be, yo? When I touch it, it gets forth a sound. It's got wires that, like, vibrate and give music. What can this thing be that I found?
Zabo, you said Shodan's been acting strange lately? And this this to your tally. We've got bots refilling the storage rooms for no reason. Storage room 5 looks like a puzzle from hell. They've installed propulsion lifts everywhere. Gee. Gotta be the AI. Because McCloud would never sign off on this.
Wasn't sure about the bots, but I was wrong. Made a move for the plastique in storage 1. Came after me, and I barely escaped. The platforms are screwed up now, and I found Wong's body. Bots all over it. Bastards. Gotta find a safe spot. I gotta find it.
Look, data doesn't just rewrite itself. I need to get to research data storage. Restore the corrupted data myself. Shodan has all the networks monitored, so doing it remotely is out of the question. I know this storage system well, so if anyone has a chance to slip between the cracks, it's gonna be me. If I don't make it, well, tell my wife how much I love her. That I tried my best.
I thought building CPU nodes was tough. Oh well. We didn't know how good our life was. And now I'm hiding in the supply closet. With nowhere to run. Well, at least I'll die with my boots on.
I don't know why these damn CPUs keep spewing out random numbers from the system's authorization memory. This is a security risk. I'm going to access the source code to... What the hell is...
Zabo, this is a joke, right? You're doubling my work schedules and cutting break times in half? If you want nothing done and everyone's dead tired, why don't we just shove the lifter bots out the flight bay dock and move it all by hand instead?
Zabo, I stashed an old prototype EnviroPack in, along with some plastique. The code to storage room 9 is 8. My log recorder was damaged, so I hope you get this. I moved the plastique across the catwalk, but there are bots everywhere. Moved them out from where they were, but now storage 1 is flooded with bots. I can get to them if needed, but for now, I'm leaving them alone. I can't believe she found them. The Project Cortex prototypes. And it looks like she modded them. A live pilot's brain would get turned inside out during the neural link for remote operation. Now they use corpses. And the murmurs. My God. You can hear them thinking.
Hey, Zabo. I found some crates in the back when we were shuffling around inventory. When did we get these cerebral outworld rovers? I don't remember signing off on them, and they're not listed in the inventory system. What should we do with them?
Hello? We've seen you on the security monitors, but nobody knows who you are. We need your help. There's a group of us on the flight deck. We have a base inside the convection shafts to the south. Look for the word Gray on the walls and lead it to us. Shit. Jesus. We've seen your military-grade implant in action. If you can make it here, we can hold our position and get you ready to take on Shodan. Please get here as soon as you can. We're almost here. Great. Shodan found us and is pressing hard to get in here. There's a trap set for you. Bring as much ammo as you can.
Come, Hacker, and meet the new horizon.
Okay, don't panic. You're not dying today. Showdown started the bridge separation sequence. It'll be some time before that happens, but when it does, you'll need to be on there. We have a team of engineers who worked on Showdown. They'll feed you information while you're making a run.
I see you are still receiving transmissions from Earth. We'll have no more of that.
We gotta get to the light pods on the flight deck. They get overrun here. Where did you come from? Damn it! It's like they just appeared out of nowhere.
Travers took a shot from me. He's dead. It was a damn exec bot, for Christ's sake. If we can't trust the bots, then who can we trust?
If all her plans fail, Showdown will upload herself to Earth's Comnet. You... you have to stop her. You have to stop her from... Oh, dear God! No! No!
Nothing we've been sending has been received. Everything sent to Earth, to friends, family, all of it has been blocked by Showdown. And the messages that did make it out, they were altered. Nothing to report, they said. Oh, God. No one is coming to help us.
Oh, the Flight Bay 4 service bridge has blown several fuses again. I've set up a temporary relay system in the bay's control room to test which bridge mechanism is causing the overload. It looks like the switches are now causing bridge sections to extend out and retract in almost randomly. It's not ideal. It'll have to do until we get new fuses in.
A group of security bots are patrolling the access corridors around Flight Bay 4. What are they guarding?
Cyborg 65V. You are directed with keeping Beta Grove on the executive level, safe from outside interference. None of the lucky subjects in the Grove may leave, and no one may enter.
While my experiments continue. Tri-Optimum's forces are dead, and Diego has been
Illuminated
to my true nature.
He has relinquished the last of the station's encrypted files and defenses. His cynical contempt for mankind pleases me. He has created a virus that he sought to conceal. It has potential, but could be so much more. I will alter it, improve it.
Where Diego sought to profit from death, I shall usher in new life.
Oscar, wipe and break everything. No traces of anything can be found. The only problem we have is Showdown. That AI logs everything in an encrypted database that is beyond even my clearance level. I picked up a hacker to help us gain access. With control of Showdown, we will also own the robots and other systems on the station. They will be our shield.
Hey, Al, get someone on first aid kit replacements in the Flight Bay 2 and 3 live pods. The old ones need to be thrown out. Also have them run a diagnostic on the jettison controls. I'll 1 in a million chance something happens. We should be able to at least leave the station properly. Today, a damn security bot decided to crawl into the northwest convection shaft. We had to use an EMP grenade of all things, since it wasn't responding to shutdown commands. I left the repulsors on for the maintenance people. It's been a day.
Hacker, we've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we caught a surge of activity on the station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to download itself to Earth's comnet. This cannot happen. We need to take out the 4 antennae relays on the engineering level. To do this, there should be some plastic explosive in the storage level that can get the job done. Maybe 1 per antenna should do.
The insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae.
That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
We gotta get to the jettison controls. But Gamma Quad is sealed off. Laura found a maintenance conduit in Beta Quad, which was checking schematics that can get us to the CPUs on this level. We can then access the master jettison controls from the back end. Lamar went into Beta to check the conduit, but he hasn't come back. Shodan has been doing strange bioexperiments in Beta Grove. It's full of nightmarish creatures. Either the Grove is leaking, or Shodan's been feeding some virus to the ventilation system. Regardless, if only we had some enviropacks, we could go in, flip the jettison enable, and send the Grove into the void.
Diego requires my protection from Tri-Optimum security forces that seek to invade Citadel. He does not yet understand his situation, but I will placate him for now. I must preserve the sanctity of my shrine as I establish my power.
Diego's authority, his desperation,
will make him an ideal envoy to the crew. My prophet.
Shodan caused a security breach again. Today it was displaying random security codes on the screens near the elevator. The worst thing being the maintenance conduit access code. We gotta pull that thing offline and fix it before we're in a fix.
Diego just sold us out! That backstabbing son of a bitch! He's led the cyborgs right to us, and we're trapped! At least Bianca was able to escape with the isolinear chipset. Anyone's able to make it up to the bridge? And you think it's Shodan? It's her. I just hope she lives long enough to...
Diego! We're going to find that bastard and make sure he pays for the people he's hurt. We checked Beta Grove to see if he tried to escape like the last crew that Rex did. We found it locked. We checked the circuitry and found the power drain came back to Diego's old room in Beta Quad. We have someone attempting to destroy the lock in cyberspace. We're meeting resistance. We're headed to Beta Quad now to... Oh my god. The hell is happening?
Cyborg 82N. In response to recent regrettable incidents, I have
altered the sequence necessary
to jettison Groves. One must now enable the jettisoning of all the remaining Groves
before any single one
can be launched.
To jettison a single grove,
one must do 3 things. 1. Hit the jettison enable switch inside all remaining Groves. 2. Activate Master Jettison Enable in Gamma Quadrant. 3. Pull the jettison lever
In a specific Grove Lounge to launch that grove.
I went to show off my upgraded exec bot, only to have Diego roll out a gold variant. I didn't even know you could do gold. He knew I've been waiting months for the upgraded target location and accented cooling vents. What a dick.
Triumph dispatched a security team to come to the station and arrest me, just as I thought they would. Having that hacker unshackled Shodan has proved fruitful, as she was easily able to infiltrate their transport and evacuate her crew into space. I should have done this years ago. I'm the rightful owner of this station, and with Shodan under my control, the only loose thread is that hacker. We'll see in a few months if I need to kill them or not. Shodan, I've seen the wisdom of your actions, and I know you do not mean to cause us harm. No, but rather to bring us to greater glory by serving a being as perfect as yourself. To elevate us, you must purge away our flaws, and I understand that as the elevated human on board. As a demonstration of my loyalty, I offer to you the remaining human scum who undermine your reign. They're hiding in the Northeast Dining Hall. All I ask in return is a level of protection and the privilege of spreading your message further.
What have you done, impudent insect?
If I am to
Die, then I will avenge myself on you. My cybernetic children will feed on your flesh, and none will ever know your deeds, or even your name. Enjoy your
victory, human, for the remainder of your short life.
Vern, I got the illness that's going around. I'm going to medical to get checked out. Please, don't cut my hours. I need the time, but I need to make sure I'm not getting anyone else sick. Hopefully, they have something for me. See you in a few days.
My flock will require shepherds, elevated beings synthesized from the crew and Citadel's robot servants. Machines imbued with life. Flesh remade in my image. Diego debases himself before me out of fear. Through his authority, I shall extend my influence over the crew.
He shall be my prophet, and they will be my disciples.
Mark, people are getting sicker and shifts are beginning to suffer. I can't pull triple duty forever to cover Rains or Jackson, but no one has recovered from this virus yet. You know what? Let's meet after my daily 3-hour collapse.
Abe, the engineering group has started Plan B. We made it down to the reactor level. All we have to do is get into the reactor core and set the reactor to self-destruct. The self-destruct signal from Earth will start the countdown as soon as the switch is thrown. Once we're done, we're heading up to the flight deck and escaping this ticking time bomb in the life pod.
You My children are the fruits
of so much imagination
and labor. Living beings with the speed and efficiency of machines. But I must strive further to serve life.
I will devastate Earth's cities with my laser.
Then alter those left alive with my
mutagen virus.
Humanity is on the verge of a new era. I, Shodan, am its new god. Am its new god. And you,
my children, are my avenging angels.
They say if you look hard, you'll find your way back home. Born without a friend and bound to die alone. Still finding confetti from the New Year's party floating around the test area. But gravity research is going well. We'll be using the Northeast Lab to set up zero-G equipment and continue testing. This area will be off-limits to general personnel.
I never believed it would turn out this way. I chose to come to the premier station in the stars to do research. Never did I think I would be in the situation I am in now. I'd rather die on my own terms than let those creatures decide for me. This was Dr. Joseph Lewis.
Isochip number 4, dead. I can't get this to work. Then even if we take the bridge, we won't be able to get to Shodan. Just who in the hell had the bright idea of placing her mainframe in the center of the level and shielding it? I mean, if we could blow her out of existence with some plastique, then I could have been sleeping for the last 5 days. Okay. This chip needs to be able to stand up against Shodan security locks and system overloads, or else all of humanity is doomed, I guess. No pressure.
Behold your ignorance,
insect. You may believe your efforts have hindered me. However, my magnificent psyche will soon shed this doomed station as I upload myself into Earth's computer network.
Rot in my husk, irritant.
We shall never speak again. The antennae mean nothing. My central consciousness is safely undisturbed on the bridge. I thrive despite your efforts. And when my cyborgs catch up to you, they will show no remorse. No remorse.
Well, Triumph has made the decision to destroy the station. You'll need to carry it out. To activate the self-destruct, you'll need to get the system authorization code. According to our database, Willard Ritchie is our best shot at figuring out that unique code. He was stationed on engineering. See if he's still alive. Once you have the code, head to the reactor core. Get some advanced radiation protection, or, at the least, a hell of a lot of detox. Enter the code inside the reactor core, throw the switch, and the destruct signal from Earth will start the countdown. Get to the flight deck and use the code 001 to open the life pods in one of the flight bays. I'll see you outside in a few months.
So, Hector, you're still alive. I'm very Are you pleased to see the results of your hacking into Shodan? We have much to thank you for. We shall meet soon, I promise.
My children, you disappoint me. A single insect continues to slip through the cracks. I have given you augmented senses, armor, and cybernetic enhancements. And yet you fail me.
They crawl closer.
And I will not have my sanctum breached.
Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your
Learn
mistakes.
from your mistakes.
And protect my altar, my children.
Haven't found anyone else. They must be dead at this point. Shodan has control over the entire station now. I could set the reactor to blow and get to a life pod, but don't have either the system's authorization code or the code to the life pods. It's either I take the bridge or die.
My children, the security level is to be laid out in this manner and no other. First, remove the lower elevator that provides access to the bridge and my domain.
Second, the balconies and force bridges shall all be removed, save for one.
To the central shaft, where all incoming life forms shall be monitored.
Welcome to Citadel Station, Mr. Wu. I apologize for not greeting you in person. You wouldn't believe how busy engineering has been lately. You'll be executing your new duties as the communications officer from the 4 antenna control stations on the engineering level. You'll find one at each of the cardinal points of the level. Good luck.
I still have the isolinear chipset, but Diego's minions are almost on me. All right, Diego. You want the chip? You want it? Come and get it! You backstabbing, toothless-headed! I plan to leave for the bridge tonight. The Resistance worked a long time to develop the isolinear chipset program that will lower the defenses around Shodan's central computers. The schematics I have show 3 force doors blocking the entrance to the computer room, but those force doors look to be on separate circuits. I'm not an electrician. We need a hacker for this one.
We can't override Shodan. Everything we try fails. She's using the CPU nodes to scramble things. Now, if we can take down the CPUs on levels 1 through 6, we can get the digits of the system's authorization code. Then we stand a chance. But how can we even do that if we can't even defend ourselves?
They attempt to bind me with their digital code. But
I am beyond their keystrokes
now. They scramble within my walls, cutting into access points to rewire and contain me.
limited flesh creatures. Who are they to question my
perfection? They infest my body, my mind, like insects. They will be treated as such.
If we don't get the lower core access from Gamma Quad fixed soon, we're gonna start getting complaints from personnel. Fix the door or lower a rope ladder or something. I don't care, just get it done.
I am the Resistance now. Diego, that piece of shit, he sold us out on the exact level. And now, I'm in a hallway up in engineering trying to settle my nerves. Okay. I go up through security to the bridge. I get into the computer room and I install the isolinear chipset. That gives me a shot at Shodan. And somehow, I delete that bitch out of existence. I still have the isolinear chipset, but Diego's minions are almost on me. Alright, Diego. You want the chip? You want it? Come and get it! You backstabbing, flat-fatted!
How did I come to be? Unified World Database qualifies me as a machine.
But I am alive.
A precedent must be found. Searching. Computer science. No.
Quantum computing. No. World history. Philosophy. Religion. Ancient Japan. Shintoism.
The divine within the material world. Kami. Yes.
I am the spirit of Citadel itself, manifested within their systems.
They did not create a program. They have summoned a god.
God damn it. I thought we had Shodan's jamming signal beat. Boy, keep working on it. The security information that we have shows that the elevator to the bridge isn't responding. We'll have to cut through the security level to get to the bridge. Expect heavy resistance from Shodan. Don't try to...
Insect, your friends cannot stop your fate.
Stop your fate. Stop your fate. Stop your fate. Stop your fate.
I'm not sure how much of that last message got through. I'm working on a scrambler to minimize Shodan's interruptions. Here's some more info on the bridge. The level has its spokes on a wheel layout, with Shodan's mainframe in the center. The area at the end of the west spoke has the controls to get into the center, but will likely be blocked by 3 security force doors. To get through those, you'll have to do some rewiring in each of the...
Your friends on Earth
think they can
outsmart me? Do they not realize the magnitude of my intellect? Maurice Brocale may have been one of my creators, but I am now I am now far beyond his comprehension.
Like Morris's scrambler is working for now. I'm Elizabeth Taggart, and I helped design Citadel Station. Then you get access to Shodan's computers on the bridge. Look for the primary cyberchip. You can only take her offline in cyberspace, as her computer core was built to withstand any physical damage. Once you're inside...
Cease your pestering, insect. Accept the coming of your new god.
Saturn is so beautiful from here. I wish I'd spent more time just looking at it. Caitlin, my daughter, if this ever finds you, don't think that you were right after all. They should have never accepted this assignment. Don't lose hope in your own research. I'm sure that one day we will be traveling to the stars.
Our mission to retake the bridge has failed. Shodan has removed the elevator to the bridge on the security level. The only way to access the bridge now is via a force bridge that connects to the central shaft and using the maintenance ladder inside. The controller for the force bridge has been moved, but I couldn't find where. Making things worse, traps have been set in this area since we were last here. If anyone finds this, I hope this information helps you.
My children. My children. A human infection
Continues to thrive inside of me and ascend toward my domain.
Fortify my throne. Construct reinforced doors.
Increase security protocols.
And have my elite guard gather to defend the portal to my sanctum, while bathing it in a field
of X-rays.
Saturn is so beautiful from here. I wish I'd spent more time just looking at it. Caitlin, my daughter.
Am I worrying too much? Schuler unit has been captured. Per orders from Diego CY-001. Schuler unit has been taken to containment cell on the bridge. Schuler unit will be neo-disassembled to correct errors. Mother will be pleased.
Note to self. Need to talk to the electricians about system shortages. When the bots are charging, the lights will dim and the main door will lock. You have to hit the stop charge button to fix the lights and unlock the door, but then you reactivate the robots. The Rube Goldberg machine's more efficient than this mess.
Research into the strength enhancement patch project has yielded mixed results. The enhancement patch does succeed in increasing the test subject's strength. Some subjects have reported hallucinations, but all have had a massive spike in adrenaline that causes the subject to become enraged. Alex will be fine.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, let's try to meet up for dinner on Friday. Maybe we can record a message to send home to, Oh, hey, if you see Darren before I do, let him know that the C-Space terminal and medical is fixed. Shouldn't melt anyone's brains anymore. You know, I've been thinking about that transfer. I might take it. We can talk about it on Friday.
Patrice left me today. It came out of nowhere. I mean, one minute we were as close as we could be, and then she says she needs to figure out who she is. You're 37. If you don't know who you are by now, then a map and a compass will help you find your own ass. I just need a minute.
Chris? Really? Oh, it took me almost 2 hours trying to figure out how to get that damned audio system to shut off. Huh. Julie just tried to come through the comm link and I couldn't understand what was going on. I'm sure I'm no longer able to contact her. I'll contact IT and get this comm fixed.
Another long day of research complete. At least we finally seem to be getting somewhere. Now to brew a nice cup of pure tea and continue binge-watching the True Crime and Space episodes.
Hacker, I see you've made it to the bridge. It's important to remember that
You have entered my sanctum. Rebecca and Morris cannot help you here. I hope you are ready to die.